कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
Srimate Nigabanta Mahadeshikaya Namaha. In the Yuddha Kandam, we have come across a place, a circumstance, where Agastya Maharishi himself comes out of sheer grace, like how parents have love for their children. Maharishis, though they may be living in that forest, they will always be thinking for the goodwill and the prosperity of their region. So Maharishi Agastya comes on his own to the Yuddha Bhumi, sees a very tired and a worrisome Rama, brings him aside and gives him the Upadesham of Aditya Hridayam. In the Aditya Hridayam, we have seen the Purvangam, the initial shlokas that talk about how all the Devatas had gathered to witness Samare Vijayishyasi, had come gathered for this Yuddham, to witness the Yuddham where they wanted to see Rama winning. And for the purpose of Rama winning was Aditya Hridayam taught. What does Aditya Hridayam do? Sarvan Areen Vatsa, oh my dear child, Sarvan Areen, all the enemies shall get vanquished. Like how Sarva Shatru Vinashanam, all the Shatrus will get annihilated. Why? He says Sarva Mangala Mangalyam, Sarva Papa Pranashanam, all the papas will also get destroyed. What will I get in return? Sarva Mangala Mangalyam, and get auspiciousness in return. Then Ayur Vardhanam Duttamam, I will be getting very good health. As he says this, he begins with the greatness of Surya Devata by reciting shlokas. But the beauty is, in these shlokas, there are namas given for Surya Deva, which the commentator Govinda Raja and Sri Rama Varma of Tilaka Vyakhyana point out to. What is that verse? Rashvimantam samudyantam deva suradavaskritam pujayasva vivasvantam bhaskaram bhuvaneshwaram Rashvimantam. This is the first nama of Surya Devata. So the Namavali states Rashvipate Namaha. Rashvimate Namaha. He is Surya, whose hailed as Rashvimate. What is the nama given here? Rashvimantam. What does that mean? I will read out the Sanskrit lines and then tell the meaning. Rashvimantam Panchendriya Dwara Aneka Jnana Rashvimate Jyotirupa Rashvimantam Cha Rashvi Shabdo Bhaktavachi Tadantam Tanmadhye Vasamanamityartham Tirtham Aha. Next. Rashvimantam Swarna Varnataya Prashasta Kiranam Samudyantam Ardhodaitam Vina Samyagudayam Prapnuvantam Rashvimantam Rashvi Shabdo Nityasuri Paraha Tadantam Tanmadhye Bhasamanam Rashvina Madhye Tapantam Iti Suvarna Sokto Tehe Samudyantam Nityodita Dashavantam Iti. So here the meaning even for Rashvimantam is the one who is grasped by our Pancha Jnanendriya. We have eyes to see, ears to hear, nose to smell, tongue to taste, skin to feel. These are the Pancha Jnanendriyas. For the Pancha Jnanendriyas, the rays and the grace of sun is very important. So he says Rashvimantam Pancha Indriyadvara Aneka Jnana Rashmimate. Next, he also says the one who shines amidst the devotees. So the word used is very beautiful. Rashmi Shapto Aptavachi Tat Antam Tanmadhye Dhasamana Nityataha. Amidst the group of big devotees, he shines. So he is called Rashmi Mantam. And then his rays are so gold hued that they give beauty, spread prosperity all along. So it is called as Rashmi Mantam. So Rashmi Mate Namaha is the Nama. Next Nama is Samudyantam. What does Samudyantam mean? Lokan Kriyasu Pravartayantam Udaya Gira Udayam Praptam Cha Evam Namota Yetesya Namaskara Archana Mantra Ityuchyate Idam Cha Dheyana Abhipreyanoktam Nato Tadani Suryodayakalaha Agastyatya Damanatalasya Parakratvat Ada Eva Lakshmana Vajanam Ahamto Vathamichami Shighramasya Duratmanaha Yavadastam Nayatyesha Kritakarmadivakara. The one who appears at the horizon. See, when we see the sky way towards the end and Bhumi meets, the place where sky and the Bhumi meets is called as a horizon. For those of you who speak the Hindi language, you will be coming across this word called Kshitij. Kshitij is that horizon. So the one who rises at the horizon is called Samudyantam. But when we say he rises at the horizon, immediately there will be a doubt. Oh, so Rama was fighting Ravana in the early hours of the morning? No. There is a Lakshmana Vachanam which says, Ahamto vadhavichami shighramasya duratmanaha yavad astamba yatyesha kritakarmadivakara. Before the sun sets, I have to kill him, Lakshmana. So it was happening in the late afternoon. But it is a general custom that you always worship sun in the early morning. So this Nama talks about the sun which is found at the horizon. So he is called Samudyantam. What is the Nama? Samudyate Namaha, Samudyate Namaha, Samudyate Namaha. The next Nama is Devasura Namaskritam. What is the commentary for this? Devaihi Satvika Vrittibihi Asura Rajasa Tamasa Vrittibhischa Namaskritam. See, two rival parties will not have the same ideology. If the Devatas who are blessed with Sattva Guna worship the sun god, the next thing says, Asuraihi, the Asuras with the Rajasa Gunam and Tamasa Gunam worship the sun god, it says. Asuraihi Rajasa Tamasa Vrittibhischa Namaskritam. Sakshi Chaitanyatvena Nityam Upajeevitam. He is the Sakshi for all their activities. Indra Virochanadi Nama Viseshad Upasyam Cha. Be it Indra or Virochana, be it a Deva or an Asura, they all worship him equally. The one who is treated and worshipped equally by the gods and the demons alike, Devasura Namaskritaya Namaha Iti. So how should we celebrate him? Worshipped by both Devas and Asuras. Devasura Namaskritaya Namaha. Devasura Namaskritaya Namaha. Devasura Namaskritaya Namaha. Next, Agastya tells Pujayasva Rashvimantam Samudyantam Devasura Namaskritam. O Rama, worship him. Pujayasva. Whom should I worship? The next Nama. Divasvantam. What is the meaning? Divasvatan Visheshena Vasuman Prushodaraditya Durara Lopaha Sakana Vyavahara Adhishtanatvad Vasumantam Sodayena Sakana Vyavahara Pravartakatvacha Vasumatva. The one who is a surveyor of all actions that we do. What all we do, he is a witness to it. So since he is the surveyor, the witness to all our actions, the one who is the source of all life. Remember, if sun doesn't shine, where will evaporation happen? If evaporation doesn't happen, how will the precipitation happen? If precipitation or rainfall doesn't happen, how will the crops grow? If crops don't grow, how will we get our food? If we don't get our food, how will this body survive? So for this body's survival, sun shining is very important. So in a way, the sun is the one who bestows different forms of wealth. So vivasvantam, the other meaning is vivasvate achadayati tejor antaram iti vivasvantam. The one who shines within all the objects that are present, and especially in the objects that shine. Let's say fire is blazing, it has light. But who gives that light? It is believed that sun is the Antaryami, Surya Narayana is the Antaryami. Since he shines, he is called Vivasvantam. Vivasvate namaha, Vivasvate namaha, Vivasvate namaha. Next nama, Bhaskaram. There are many meanings to it. Bhaskaram, Jnana Jneya Bhasaha Tarodidi Bhaskaram. Tasya Bhasa Sarvamidam Vibhati iti Shrutehe. Swabhasa Sarva Tej Samachadakam Ityartaha. Bhaskaram Baha Karoditi Bhaskaraha. The one who gives light to the entire world is called Bhaskara. The one who is the light of all lights is called Bhaskara. The one who bestows knowledge, because Baha is light. Light is knowledge. That is why, in the Western world, they often say, the God said, let there be light. So, in Sanatana Dharma, when we talk about light, it means knowledge. So, Ajnana Timiravidhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unnidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The one who uses the matchstick in Anjanam called as wisdom, takes away the Ajnanam and bestows knowledge which is light, is called Acharya Guru. So, Bhaskaram, Baha Karoditi Bhaskaraha. What is the nama? Bhaskaraya Namaha, Bhaskaraya Namaha, Bhaskaraya Namaha. The next nama is Bhuvaneshwaram. If you remember this, Rashvimantam, Samudyantam, Devasura Namastritam, Pujayasva, Vivasvantam, Bhaskaram. Nama for that verse, Bhuvaneshwaram. Bhuvaneshwaram, Bhuvanana Mooladi Brahmarandranta Yogadhara Bhuminanishwaram Adhishtataram. Bhoradyasesha Bhuvananam Prakashakateshwaram Cha. Bhuvaneshwaram Varshatapabhyam Samasta Bhuvana Niyanantaram. Bhuvaneshwaraya Namaha, Bhuvaneshwaraya Namaha, Bhuvaneshwaraya Namaha. What does that mean? The one who illuminates all the worlds beginning from earth. Bhura Adyasesha Bhuvananam Prakashakata Yeshwaram Cha. Bhuvaneshwaram Varsha Tapabhyam Samasta Bhuvana Niyantaram. The one who controls the world. The one who enlightens, gives light to the world and controls the world. So he is called Bhuvaneshwara. So Bhuvaneshwaraya Namaha. So this verse gives a prelude to the given namas, the forthcoming namas. But what are the other namas? Here goes the verse. Sarvadevatmako Hyesha Tejasvi Rashmi Bhavana Yesha Deva Suraganan Lokan Padigabhastivihi. Yesha, this Surya whom you are worshipping is called Sarva Devatmakaha, Tejasvi, Rashmi Bhavanaha, Devasuraganam Padaya. So these are the namas given to Surya. But what do these namas mean? More in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.